Hello guys, I am V. Sai Srinivas of 10th class from Mathman. So today I will be explaining today's editorial. So let's get started. So today our editorial's title is Ramping Up Supply. Spikes, dips in vaccination rates are normal, but India needs to guard against slackening. So slackening means slow down. Less than a month after the center revised its vaccination program and took over the responsibility of vaccine procurement from the states, old worries of a supply constraint appear to have resurfaced. The center's COVID database shows that the weekly pace of vaccination has declined to nearly 60% of whatever was seen in the week after June 21, causing several states, particularly in South India, to complain of a shortage. On June 21, the first day of new policy, 91 lakh doses were administered, and until June 27, it was about 4 crore. The period July 5 to 11 saw only 2.3 crore vaccine doses disposed. The center's move to take over vaccine administration followed a chaotic April-May when the second wave roiled India with unprecedented ferocity. This was also the time that saw a surge in vaccine demand and the country being unable to deliver because of an underestimation of the new end demand. This heady week of June 21 to June 27 saw 60 lakh vaccines a day becoming the norm. However, the last India crossed the daily figure was July 3. At least 86 lakh doses have to be administered every day if all Indian adults are to be fully vaccinated by the year end. Beginning this week, the daily doses have again slipped to 30 to 40 lakh. Though this is better than in May when provide even 20 lakh doses a day. There are two major concerns with the slackening pace. One, India still managed to inoculate only 33% of its adult population with at least one dose, and just about 8% have been fully vaccinated. So inoculated means nothing but vaccinated. At this rate, it is impossible for the center to deliver on its stated goal of inoculating all Indian adults by the year end. And second, the signs are apparent everywhere of an uptick in cases. The US, the only country with more cases than India after a month of reporting less than 15,000 cases a day, is now like India, seeing over 40,000 cases a day. There has been a rise in daily deaths. A similar acceleration is also visible in the UK, and both these countries have vaccinated a large fraction of their adults. India, while better off in May, still averages about 800 and 2,000 deaths a day. So it is far from being out of the woods, even as economic activity appears to have near normalized in many parts. The center continues to put the onus on states for planning but does not address a concern of inadequate vaccine supplies. It has ordered at least 8 crore doses since January, but only 4.7 crore have been administered. The concerns over the third wave have been voiced, but meaningful preparations entails have enough vaccines. While daily vaccination rates will see spikes and dips, aggressive publicity measures and campaigns are necessary to boost vaccination, as was seen in June. The center and the states must work towards pursing this up. So guys, until now I have read you the editorial, and so this editorial is regarding the vaccination policy of India. So, as we know, in the previous policy, the states were given the responsibility to collect vaccines and administer them to the people. But now, according to the new policy of the central government, the government is going to take over the accumulation of vaccines and their distribution. The aim of this new policy was to at least administrate the vaccines to 60 lakh vaccines a day. So, the highest peak India was able to reach was 86 lakhs, but later it started to decrease, and now it is only able to administrate about 30 to 40 lakh doses a day. So it is a severe problem because about only 33% of the people or adults in India have been vaccinated with the first dose, and only some of them were also given the second dose. It adds to a total of 8% of the adults who were given the both first and second dose. In the 130 to 140 crores population, only 8% got vaccinated completely. So it is very troublesome, and the supply of vaccines is inadequate too. The south states have reported a deficiency of vaccines in their areas, and also the Covaxin supplies are not up to the mark. Only 4.7 crore vaccines have been supplied, but the delivery was to 6 crores. So India has to make through this because there is a possibility of a third wave, and if something like that ever happens, it will bring huge loss.